I don't know how to relate to you because you're not even speaking English.
Yeah, your
to
dialect, your linguistics is a lot, like, it's out of my world. It's Greek to me.
Yeah, like, I don't understand it. And then I kind of I get short with them. Mm-hmm. And I know I shouldn't because, I mean, everybody's a person and you're supposed to respect everybody, but I don't know what the fuck you are talking about. Mm-hmm. You know?
And there's no like right way to put that, like, but no. I don't know what you're saying, like.
You know, I don't want to come off.
I don't have a problem with it, but I just don't know what you're saying.
I don't want to come off like a bigot or anything, but like, if I've got to ask you what.
And that comes off wrong to some people, like, you know.
It does, but
like what, like, oh, well, you're stupid, blah, blah. They come at you all wrong, like, I just don't know. Like,
it comes from an assumption, and then that goes into some part of the umbrella of prejudice, is because it's like they assume you're being this way, and it's like, no, it's honestly, the level of your intellect and the way you're articulating yourself to me, honestly, it's barbaric, and I have to keep repeating myself to ask you, hello, sir, can you just give me what you actually need?
Yeah, what do you want from me? Yeah.
Right.
You know, like, in a way that I can understand. And here's the thing, too. It's funny because at least you understand to be apologetic in a sense. It's like, from your way, the door is kind of, it's not even closed. It's just like, I don't have time for this, dude. Like, can we meet in the middle ground somewhere? Because it's just like when you meet somebody who's professional, they come to your door, they're yes, sir, no, sir, until they find out that when you start cussing, if they say yes, sir, no, sir, and then they realize, you know, you don't really like that, you're like, you're like a more laid back, fuck you, fuck off, hey, that's my dick, blah, 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 like kind of shit. You know, like, they're going to start fitting how you talk. They're going to start changing to how you are.
And it's a change of times. Like, you look back, you look at Pearl Harbor. We took in, all right, same scenario that's going on right now with these refugees. You know, we took in all their people that were trying to come here to get away from what was going on. We put them in camps and fucking we fed them, we took care of them. I mean, they're obviously tied down, so I mean, that sucked, but we didn't treat them badly. Mm-hmm. That's for damn sure.
Well, we just didn't want them running amok.
We didn't want them running amok. We didn't know who was who. We didn't know who was bad, who was good. And you know what? We didn't have any problems with those people that we did have in camps. You know what?
Except the Japanese. I will say this: we fucked them up.
Oh, we did, but you know what? But look at our relationship.
No, I mean like the American ones. Like we had, like you ever? I think it's Fort Minor. They have a song called Kenji. Like listen to that shit. And because he's like second generation dude from Lincoln Park, Mike Shinoda or whatever. The song Kenji, like it's a really dope like way of understanding that like like you said, you had German and Italian concentration camps. People don't even really know that. They don't know that was there in America. They only think the Japanese. But if you look at the Japanese and how they treat it, like Barrett was saying, the people who were born here, Americans, they knew they were true blue. Like they got treated like shit. And here's the thing: is like that's kind of comes in generalization too, and why it's worked so well for the powers that be is that when you generalize to the T like they do here in America, in the world, dude, and it's just a fucked up thing. But to be white is kind of right. It's a cool thing. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't
know if it's a cool thing, but we just kind of like.
There
was a lot more civilization to it.
What do you mean?
Like.
Yeah, elaborate on that.
No, like,
I know you didn't mean it the way you said it.
No, I didn't mean it the way I said it. But like, I didn't mean it the way I said it. But like, there was a lot more backbone to it. Like, we didn't just fucking see people generalized. We took them in, took care of them.
And then we generalized them and put them in camps.
Okay, but we didn't generalize them. We took them in and took care of them. And guess what? They got taken care of pretty damn well. They got released when all the fighting and bullshit was over with. When all the other shit going on in their country, ours, was taken care of. They got released. They have great respect for us for the most part. We have great respect for them. It's over. That's over. Mm-hmm. It's done. It's like if I were to get in a fight with you for some bullshit, you got to fight with me. For the most part, everybody I've gotten in a fight with, I became friends with right after.
Same here.
I got all but one. And, he was my best friend. And after our fight, it was just kind of like, nope, fuck you. You beat me up, fuck you. I think it was more of a pride issue.
I don't think it's like that.
You go.
Just so you know. I know who you're talking about.
I'm like so confused now. I want to play. What are we talking about?
Oh.
But no, yeah, but that's the thing too. Is it's like with the generalization, you get a lot of
that after the show.
Yeah, you get a lot of you get a lot of ego in the bullshit, and that's why people. I feel like it's not even
That
like
was his best friend.
Yes. I'm
Which
trying
is
to
fucked up, and it still hurts me to this day.
I'm
Like,
trying to take it away from this so bad.
Okay, yeah, let's go back on. But I know where he's coming from.
Yeah,
but on a different level that nobody else here understands.
Yeah, no.
But
we actually the thing is,
I'm sure every listener out there has had a fight with their best friend.
I have a best friend to this day that is not my friend any longer because when I got out of the military, it was so hard for me to get seen by the VA that I couldn't get painkillers, even though I don't agree with painkillers, and that has more of an addictive property on me than anything. But he got mad at me because I smoked marijuana legally. And it wasn't even like I'm a habitual smoker. It's like, hey, I'm going to school. I'm working full time. I have my own car business on the side. My body hurts. I'm working construction. I'm going to school full time. I'm selling cars. I'm active. I'm moving. My body hurts. Like I need to be able to medicate somehow. And and it wasn't even that I was trying to continue doing it. I was actually doing it for that moment in time until I got VA benefits. I didn't even have at this point. I didn't even have my disability.
All right.
So you know what I mean? Like so, I
I mean,
understand.
they make believe that's a thing out there now.
Fuck no, not for this arthritis shit. And at this point, I know that was an excuse to smoke marijuana now because I didn't know that glucosamine existed. So you guys don't think I'm a druggie. So I'm not. I had to make sure that was said. Just realize what I said. You know what I mean?
No, dude, you got to defend yourself somehow. These people don't know you.
Yeah. Don't generalize me, you suckers.
Listen to the topic, goddammit.
yeah,
But no, it's a really double. It's not even a double-edged sword, man. To be honest, I feel like people are choosing to have a double standard, and they're choosing to like make sure that if their group isn't winning, or their group who they really don't even identify with has, the captain isn't the one holding the flag,
which
they don't want to hear it. They don't care.
Which I can see is like a pride thing.
Yeah,
it's a
very much
major
ego.
it's a major pride ego thing. But if you don't have your own thoughts for yourself,
Who are you?
yeah, exactly. Who are you? You're nobody.
I think these people are they're falling into these groups, and they're not even really thinking for themselves.
No,
You
that's
know?
the biggest problem. They're not thinking for themselves.
Yeah, and we've done that too. Like you go to
Everybody's guilty of it.
Yeah,
Everybody.
No, I'm not putting myself on the pedestal here.
No.
I know that.
No,
I'm just
no.
saying, like, like
If you don't, but if you don't
can say
think
this and
for it,
understand, yeah.
if you don't think for it for yourself, like snap back, fucking snap out of all the bullshit. Sit there for a moment by yourself and think. Like, hear the two sides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys hear that, people? Listen to everybody, okay? I mean, that's really what we're trying to get at here.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
listen to everybody. Take in all the info. And then really think about it. Really think about what these people are saying, where they're coming from. I mean, is it so wrong that Democrats and Republicans can't be friends?
No, it's not.
Is that a
I've got
blasphemous
people that have
statement right there?
a total 180 degree fucking different view on shit.
Is it crazy?
I'm friends with them, and I have some customers too that I deal with. Total 180, but that's their life.
Yeah.
I'm not intruding on that.
No.
That's what they think. I'm not going to push my shit on them. I don't.
Who are we to say that they're wrong?
Exactly.
Right. I don't expect. I know what I know, and I try and get all the facts I can to fucking back it. But like, they got their stuff I don't agree with, but I don't look at them any different. I mean, I do look at them differently.
Yeah.
Okay, generalization shit, but I'm not gonna push my shit onto them, and I really would wish that they didn't push it onto me. I just hope that we can listen to each other and kind of come to an agreement mutually, to where
you're able to look at that saying and agree to disagree with people without holding any negative space. You're letting any negative space that they may
right, and that's what
separates.
separates everybody.
Yeah, and that's what separates, honestly. And like you guys said, it's not to put us on a pedestal, but the fact that we're able to have this conversation, we're able to have any type of conversation on this level, is that we understand the basis of who we are, what we've been through, where we're trying to go,
right,
and why we don't want to be put in a box.
Exactly.
And it's because we got out of the box.
Right.
Now, real quick, last little subject here before we got to go. Do you think the government is kind of putting us all in a box? They say that you have to be this, that, or the other.
Yes.
Do you think that it's kind of more government issues?
Yup.
We heard you the first time.
No, that was my yes.
But like, I mean, honestly, like, do you think that they're making us decide what we want to be?
That's what it all comes down to. You were talking about fucking different countries, cultures, whatever. Go to Africa. They live in poverty. They fucking are the happiest people in life.
Because they're free in their own
They get
sense.
a pair of shoes, and that's like winning the fucking lottery to them.
Yeah.
Dude, my friend from the Congo, Nasabi, dude, like, this is how.
And that's where Americans take it for granted every fucking day, how good we have it.
Dude got 97% malaria, almost died. When he got better, hey, I'm good, man. I'm happy, I'm alive.
Yeah.
I was had malaria, I was sick, it was crazy. But he's at the gym with me. It was crazy. I lost so much weight. I'm gonna gain it all back.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the government. The government has put us. One, they put us in a big ass box, but then they tried to pretend like what they did was they made cardboard walls and said if you touch these walls, everything around you explodes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just cardboard. You can break through it and get to the other side. But they don't let you. They put a little hole so you can only see one little piece of that person and only get one little information. And by the time you even start talking to each other, you're so blocked in on your part of the little box that when you start talking to each other, it becomes a yelling match.
So do you think it's more government or media here?
Both. It's both.
But which one has more effect on the public?
The media feeds it,
and the government pretends like they don't even care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because the people choose not.
And
to
you
have
go
their
along with
control.
the media subject.
Mm-hmm.
They put these videos up, $1 a day can save a life, blah blah blah. You know how much those commercials cost? Those commercials probably cost $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
That money's not going towards them.
No.
Those people that are in need that they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to them. If they want to make a difference, don't post that shit. Start a little bullshit website here and there somebody knows about, blah, blah. But when you're going to go and put on a fucking TV station a full-blown commercial to save lives, that fucking supposed $10,000 maybe.
It's to make you manipulate your mind.
Exactly,
manipulate.
Exactly.
But you're not. And then when you go, and then when it comes to doing,
as long as you get to go to bed feeling better for yourself,
exactly.
I guess it doesn't matter what the money is.
Exactly.
You do $1 over there, but then when the dude who's standing right here
is making $1 million, is making $1 million.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're lucky if they get 10 cents every dollar that goes over there.
And you think about this: all these dollars and 10 cents and all that shit's supposed to be saving people. Don't you think by now they would have been saved and they'd have a currency that's level with ours since our money is more than theirs?
Well, that goes along with
Well, I mean, that's
what I'm saying. Like all these
that
people,
goes hand in hand with
that's what I'm
government.
saying. The government is controlling us. They're using the media. They're allowing certain things. There's an actual law. I wish I remembered what it was, but there's certain movies themselves. Movies can't go through and be brought out to the public unless the government approves them.
Really?
Yes. I would love to. I'm going to look it
That's
up
why
and
I got
figure it
back
out.
out again.
Jack's running away. Jack is running away.
Illuminati.
Yeah. Stop. I'm trying to be amazing. Just kidding.
Whole nother topic, bud.
But no, so,
But to me, it's like you got to look at the people that are doing it because, there's a lot of celebrities out there that actually go to these areas and give them.
And that's where I gotta give. I don't know. I've seen some of the statistics, but some of the facts. Akon.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. From what I've seen, I don't know. You don't know what's true, what's not. No. But luckily, he's been very in the shadow, very lightly brought up.
Yeah.
But he's brought in fucking solar to all these fucking towns. He spent a lot of money, his own money, to help out these people
and to make sure that they're taking, to make sure they have
he's doing something. He's not making a commercial to fucking make people pity and fucking this and that. Mm-hmm. He's going and fucking spending money to help these people out.
And you look at someone else like who's just like that. Wycliffe John tried to become president of Haiti. I don't know if he did. I know he was a Congress or senator there, but he was in their political game to make it better because he saw what was happening, what these people who were outside countries are doing. You know what I mean? We look at South Africa after the apartheid, dude. as soon as everybody got even,